What it do, man? It's your boy Battle Truth coming to you live and direct from the Battle Truth headquarters. Let's get right off into this. So, Battle Rap Fanatic decides that he want to jump in the water and take on Chris Unbias's heat and call himself doing damage control and exposing battle facts. At the same time, me, that he so-called think. However, so playing these fake games he doing, he called himself recapping unbiased stock drop list, but only to actually have the agenda and again trying to bring down battle facts. And I guess me, let's just say that this brother's so fake it ain't even funny. But we gonna address the lies with truth. See, we gonna put the truth out here to address all the lies. Because what they like to do is they play these games and they be disingenuous to their own supporters and fan base, and they don't mind deceiving and manipulating y'all. He's a very close friend of Chris Unbias. He's an advocate of Chris Unbias. He'll talk about everybody else's situation, but he ignores Chris Unbias's as though he have no knowledge of what's going on with Chris Unbias's. He addressed the clone. He addressed the bad news. He addressed Adi Boom. He addressed Kid Slade, but he don't address Chris Unbias's 6 felony sodomy rape charges on black women at the same time claiming to be a husband and a father who have a daughter. But yet he find time that he want to call out battle facts, alleged false snitch allegations. So we going to break down this stuff with truth, and then we going to bomb. Since this what you want. And I don't even see why you even go there with me, because you already know how I play. And you got a woman that live with you, you better hope your woman don't watch battle rap. Because I will bring the drama to your doorstep to the point where you won't even be comfortable in your own home, player. I'm just keeping it 100 with you, bro. I'm the wrong one to go there with. You should already know. I am blogging wars. I am Mr. KILLSHOT. It won't be nothing like what you had with Black Compton, because I will not stop. Okay? I will cause damage, collateral control in your own home, bro. Trust me. Anyway, let's address the lies. And let's expose this fraud on what he trying to do. Dude, man, I ain't got no respect for you, dog. None at all. None. You a terrible dude, man. I used to think you had some type of integrity, but bro, man, nah, not after today. So first, before I even go there, let's just address the lies. And this is what I'm trying to tell y'all. This dude trying to sit up here and act like he don't have a clue of what's going on, like he haven't watched none of this, like him and Chris ain't been talking behind the scenes when he decided to so-called air out battle facts on trying to be some type of snitch or rat. He already did the subliminal shots back back before this video, and then he doubled back on it. So he believes he's teaming up with this Chris Unbiased alliance, and I can't wait. I'm glad you guys is on record and on footage co-signing and condoning his action, because this is literally going to come back and get you. And when I get the bomb, and like I said, you better hope your woman don't watch battle rap. You better hope that house know nothing about me, brother, because I guarantee you this will be in your bedroom. This will be in your living room. Trust me. I don't care how confident you think you are. I don't care how you think you got it. Once I get the bombing and saying what I'm going to say, you definitely going to be looked at differently. However, let's address the lies. So in the video, this is what the brother said. Let's listen to what he said.
Rocking with anybody that's rocking with Chris Unbiased. The things that Chris Unbiased has been accused of, I can't believe anybody in the culture is rocking with him. I say the same thing about you. I'm trying to figure out when you gonna start fraud. I mean, after all, when you first burst on the scene, you was doing blogs with Battle Truth.
God will draw people to you, man, and give you a voice.
Doing your little
What they was doing Bible study.
I'm trying to figure out how you got.
Okay, hold on. What's funny about that, battle rap fanatic? What's funny about acknowledging God, talking about God? You look at that as being weak. You look at that as being fake. You got a problem with that? Let's just get to what's really real. First of all, it's the cowards who are afraid to address God. It's the cowards who don't want to step up to the plate to acknowledge their creator, their maker. It takes a real man to do that in front of people's eyes who actually fear the knowledge of God. That's how you separate the boy from the men. The cowards won't come to God. The cowards won't speak about God. The cowards won't accept responsibility and be accountable for the things that they do. Because that's what happens when you have to come to God. That's what happens when you have to come to God. You have to admit and take accountability and correct and repent for your past or the things that you did, that you may become a better man, a better father, a better husband, a better friend. You found that funny? You think something was wrong with that? While you sit back fraudulently worshiping rappers? While you sit back fraudulently in your home worshiping everything else but God who created the things that you are worshiping? So what's more realer? Acknowledging him or acknowledging them? You laughed at that like that's some type of joke? You laughing at that like that's lame? Like, boy, please. You ain't realer than me in any type of way, okay? I'm pretty sure we both know this. And ain't nothing you got going on in your life better than what I got going on in mine. Let's make that clear. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. I can't wait. We're going to have to talk, okay? My stuff come way easier than y'all's, okay? Way easier. Don't talk money to me. Don't talk street stuff to me. Don't talk women to me. Don't talk none of that stuff to me. I will destroy you clowns. Well, hold on. Let's go a little deeper. So he laughing at that like it's a joke. But when you need God, what you gonna do? Oh, stop being a fraud, man. Don't you supposed to be married? Didn't you take a vow and swear before God? But then you find it funny that two guys could be talking about God? Don't you know what? Don't even. I'm gonna save that God talk for later. Let's continue with what's going on. Let's hear.
Joe Bible said he
was fucking his own daughter.
Right there. Now, watch this. Look what he said.
You got a problem with
Joe Bible said
you got a problem with me. Look what Chris saying.
He was fucking his own daughter. Okay.
Right there. Stop. Now, look what he just said. Now, what's crazy about Battle Rap Fanatic, this is what I mean by, bro, stop being a fake, stop being a phony, bro. I don't play the subliminals. If you want something you don't say to me, then say it to me, because I'm smart enough to recognize your fake subliminals, okay? Stop acting like you ain't never heard this before. Stop acting like this new to you. Stop acting like you don't have an idea of what's been going on in battle rap for the past years. You have no knowledge of Chris Unbias and case and charges and paperwork and everything going on. You have no knowledge of these things that's being said, been already proven to be false. You acting like you just heard this before with these fake, false reactions. These fake, false reactions you doing as though it's something you just heard. Capping in front of these cameras. First off, Chris Unbias just made a statement. He said Battle Truth was fucking his own daughter. And he's sitting up here acting like there's a possibility of that being true. Battle Rap Fanatic. Even though he know this stuff already been proven to be false. But yet he trying to use his channel to present it to an audience to make it appear to be real, as though you're deceiving your own audience rather than saying, nah, that's already been proven to be false. I thought you was a stand-up dude. Don't even worry about it. Me and you gonna have that conversation. But I'm going to address the lies. So Unbias just said Battle Truth was effing his own daughter. Let me tell you what Unbias is doing. Unbias is in deep water. He has 6 felony rape cases, sodomy, kidnapping, and raping women. He's facing a life sentence where he's going to be locked up for the rest of his life. He's on $100,000 bail that his family put up on their properties to bail him out. He's in the process of trial right now. That's what he in. He in pre-trial right now, about to go to trial. He turned down the plea deal they offered him, right? So where he at in the court, he in pre-trial, right? Now, what he's trying to do, he's trying to bring people down with him because he's the only one in the community that's actually have these things on him like that. Like no one in the community has these things on them, right? So what he's trying to do is when the light is on you, you try to shade somebody else so that the light can get off you and be on somebody else. And what they are doing and assisting and co-signing him in it because that's their guy, and they have a relationship with him to the point where they don't mind. Like I say, this finna, boy, I can't wait. They don't mind actually publicly acknowledging that they ride with him, because that's what you're seeing happening right here. Oh, Chris this, Chris that, elevating and exalting everything he doing. Now they know the truth, but let us bring you back the truth. Chris just said Battle Truth was fucking his own daughter, even though they know the DNA paperwork says otherwise and proved them to be liars. Now, remember, the person in question that he's talking about is a 28-year-old woman, right? So he make this statement and says this when he know it's not true. Even Chris said in a video previous before that that wasn't true. But he want to say it now just so that it can add shock value to his stock drop, to bring some type of false awareness to make people question, like, hold on, is that true? Even though it's been proven false. He saw that. I wonder if you're going to double back Battle Rap Fanatic and say that, oh, Chris lied. That wasn't his real daughter. Because even if you don't want to believe the paperwork, the DNA test, even though all those numbers up there is true of my DNA in hers that can't be altered, right? Even if you don't want to believe that and say, well, I don't want to believe the paperwork. You don't want to believe the paperwork. Okay, don't worry about it. Because we made sure we recorded the whole thing, okay? Because if people don't accept the paperwork, well, it was recorded before that.
Okay, so you got to do your jaw, side of your jaw. The other side.
Okay, you don't want to accept that. No big deal. So, let's hear. Let's hear what the mother said.
I was fucking too many people to even know who her daddy is. So with that being said, you're not the daddy.
Right. Okay. So wait. So let's get this straight. Like I've been saying from day one, as you can see, DNA paperwork, videos of the swabbings, the mother letting it be known, right? Remember, this is a 28-year-old woman, right? The mama is 45. The mom is 45, right? Now, notice what she's saying. Notice what she said, but she's proving the point. Excuse me. But she's proving the point that what's being said about me is a lie. It's not true. But yet they know it's not true. And they still want to say it even though they know it's not true. Which works for me because it really shows who's fake and who's real.
And it's true. At first I was a fan, but now I'm angry. And you've been up here doing all that cap. Y'all niggas crucified Battle Truth. Even when he provided proof, y'all said he was lying. Norb's casting couch like Harvey Weinstein, but he didn't try to deny it.
See what I mean? Shouts out to Rio on that. But the real recognize real, like, hold on, why are y'all saying that when that's not true? So even if a person try to say, well, okay, well, it's not his real daughter, but he was raising her, because you know they always look for another excuse. He was raising her. Okay, let's kill that lie.
Let me ask you another question. Who raised Jerika?
My mother.
Okay. So the mother is letting it be known. My mother raised her. Okay. So her mother's mother raised her. She was raised by her grandmother From the moment she came out of the hospital, she was raised by her grandmother, okay? Her grandmother. But yet people, the hate is so fake when it comes to these dudes. And they really fans undercover, but they think they doing damage control. But they ain't doing nothing but exposing themselves. So notice what that just said. So we have the DNA paperwork. We have the mother herself. We have the videos of the swabbing. And here's the mama saying, my mother raised her. She wasn't raised by me. I was in prison. Some clown was even trying to say that, oh, yeah, he been raising her ever since he was 6. I was in prison when she was 6 years old. You sound stupid. See, people don't even, they just be talking and saying anything. When you can't get a person, look how hard they try, thinking you're going to go 30 years into my background, thinking you're going to find something. No, you're not. Remember, this is my footage. This is what I put out there. They ain't finding nothing on me. I put this footage out here. I'm the one telling my life story. What is wrong with you dudes? Y'all, you ain't getting over on me, okay? Now, with that being said, we just thinking the facts that they can't get around. But he made that statement. So we see that that statement is false. And again, we're talking about a 28-year-old woman. That's what we're talking about, a 28-year-old woman. So I'm not the father. Neither did I ever raise her. And I never was in a relationship with her mother at all. She was never my woman. We never lived together. She never was married to me or none of that stuff like Verb be trying to say. These idiot niggas just be talking and running off at the mouth. She was just a woman that was very promiscuous, having sex with a lot of people for money. That's what she was doing. Setting niggas up type stuff. I'm just keeping it 100. That's what they were doing. And you can hear it out of her own mouth.
I was fucking too many people to even know who her daddy is. So
we know what that means when a woman makes this statement. That's telling you the life she come from and what she was doing. When you say, I was fucking so many people, right, and speak for herself. But she volunteered that on her own. Why would she say that in my behalf? If she felt that I violated or did something wrong to them. Why would she say that? Why would she want to speak up for me? Why would she want to say that? If anything, you're going to feed me to the wolves. But that's not the case. And neither can they do that. You know why? Because I'm not guilty of anything. That's why the facts is on my side. The evidence is on my side. Not from third parties and these niggas on the internet from other places who ain't from this city where we at, but from the persons themselves. So when that statement is made, you just lied. You just lied. You lied. But you want to put that out there to make people not see you as the monster you is. A real rapist who really raped women, took them against their will, and possibly would have killed them if they didn't jump out of the cars. That's what we know to be true. Okay? So where's the concern for those women? Now, hold on. Let's go a step further. Let's listen to some more. So we already just killed that lie, right? So that's clear. I ain't been no stepfather. I didn't raise her. I was never in a relationship with her mama. She a 28-year-old woman that's not my child, okay? And her mama is 45, okay? Her mother is 45. She's 27, about to be 28. And she's not my daughter. Not my biological daughter, never been my stepdaughter. Those are facts nobody could get around, period. No matter how you look at it, no matter what you say, you can't get around those facts, right? That's clearly established between the parties that matter. So everything y'all say don't mean nothing because you niggas just internet niggas, just talking. None of you niggas would say what y'all say to me personally in my face. Not one of you. You wouldn't even say it to Battle Facts neither. Not one of you. But hold on, let's go a step further. We just killed that on every direction. We killed that, correct? That's killed, right? Don't worry about it. Let's go a step further. Look what he say.
Y'all did a little Bible study at night.
No way.
Jesus loves me. Let the Bible tell.
Remember that when you're about to be sentenced. Remember that while you mocking God, clapping and playing games. This is why I be bombing on him. Don't worry. Remember that. Trust me. Mark the day on your calendar. Remember, this was the day you was mocking God. Remember this day when you're about to get sentenced. Now, let's go a step further. Listen to some more of the lies. So we just debunked that lie.
Tells me
This guy
was 25 years old, fucking a 16-year-old.
Oh,
Right there.
25 years old, fucking a 16-year-old.
Again.
25 years old, fucking a 16-year-old.
Okay. Just lied again. Now, again, this is what he wants to do. He wants to try to look, watch this. Let's let it play. Watch this.
he got the video.
No, he don't got the video. This is what I be meaning by playing games. He don't have the video. That's my video. I put that video out. That's my footage. It's on the internet. Stop acting like you never saw that. Stop acting like you wasn't watching it. It has thousands and thousands of views on it, okay? That thing got like 10,000 views on it, and I guarantee you in battle rap media, you own it a few times. So stop acting like this your first time seeing this. Stop acting like you ain't never heard this before. Stop with your fake reactions, okay? Stop with your fake reactions, all right? I'm trying to humble myself to not literally blast this clown. Stop with your fake reactions, trying to over-exaggerate to try to add more power to the video, to try to make it seem as though he busting somebody out when it's my video. I put that out there. It's obvious if I had something to hide, I wouldn't have put it out there. What are you talking about? Oh, he got the video. No, that's my video. Don't you see Battle Truth right there? Don't you see what it say? That's me, right?
At the age of 13 and 14?
No.
How old were you?
I was 16 and a half.
Right. Then he sit there and laugh. 16 and a half, but how old was I, sir? How old was I when she made that statement and said that? When she said that she was 16 and a half when I was messing with her. I was 20. You laughing. You laughing, and what's all that about? What's all that about? And remember, at that time, when she said that, these are things we didn't know at the time. These things that we didn't know at the time. It's what we know now. Like as time went on, we figured that out now, what was going on. But in the beginning, they wasn't telling the truth. They wasn't saying that stuff like that. Let me show you something. Let me show you something. Remember, I told people, I let people know what was going on, and they laughed at it. But I got it all recorded. I'm going to let y'all hear some things. See, I got it all recorded. I got like over an hour-long footage of nothing but them confessing the truth. Why? Because when you face to face with the person who know the truth, you can't lie, but you can come to the internet and lie. People can come to the internet and lie all day long. Where I'm at in my life right now, it's a lot of big things happening for me in my life, right? I got a lot of big things happening behind the scene. I'm doing a lot of big things. Books, my board games, my music, you know what I mean? Like the ministry. So a lot of big things going on. So I know when you getting big and you get to making a lot of money, like I'm actually doing now, what happens is the dogs come out to want to feast and looking for a check in any way that they can. So you know what I started doing because I understand this? Protecting myself by recording things to make sure nobody could try to set me up, lie, scandal like these clowns doing. I'm smarter than that. So I got everything recorded, documented, and everything. I have their confessions. I have these things on them. You will never get to set me up. You will never get to think you're going to get over on me. So let's listen. Now, remember what I told you. I was sought out on purpose. And she's going to say why. Listen.
Okay, so I was broke, didn't have nothing, just got out of jail. Why did you like me over all them dudes who was balling?
I really want you to be honest. I really was just getting even with Rion.
Okay.
I'm just gonna be honest. We're going.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Okay. Did you hear? Why did you choose me? Why? She said, I was trying to get even with somebody. If you want to just be honest, I was trying to get even with somebody. And we grown now. I can just tell you the truth. See that? I said that already, though. I said that. I told people that. They don't have to want to believe it because it's like they want it to be true. Hold on. Let me show you something else. See, that's not what they saying. See, he's a liar. Oh, she was 16 and he was 25. No, she's 45. This interview is months old. Okay, this thing is months old, right? Let me show you something. I'm 50. She's 45. So where you get 25, 16 at? Hold on, watch this. Let me just show you something. People just be talking. I love exposing these frauds. Let's listen.
I'll be 45 in 2 or 3 weeks.
Uh-oh.
Oh my gosh.
I'll be 45 in 2 or 3 weeks old. No, you had some rough times.
Okay, see that? She said I'll be 45 in a couple weeks. This interview is like 4 months old. She's 45. I'm 50. What are you talking about? 16, 25. Where you get? See, that's what they do with the numbers. See, they like to play them games. They like to play them games. They're not telling you that. They're not telling you the truth. They deceiving and manipulating people. And they trying to use it as a means to try to do damage control. But again, that's what we're here for. We're here to expose all the lies. Now, let me show you her admitting this is when she started setting people up. When her mother went to prison, then she was on her own. This is when she started setting up guys. Let me show you. Let's read it. It's basically, she's going to tell you when she started selling pussy and why she ended up doing it. Let's listen.
County one that it was the jail, but you know it was something they had implemented where you had kids like you could work or even do family time.
Right.
So she would come out do the day for work, but she had to be back there as soon as she clocked out. She had to go straight back there every day.
Right.
So it was just custody the whole time.
Okay. So you was on your own.
Pretty much.
So then you just started getting it.
No, you know, this motherfuckers had been looking at you and shit like that, and I knew them old perverted motherfuckers would pay.
Right.
But you know what? Fuck this. Let me just make sure I'm good. Yeah. I was making sure I was good.
You wasn't shy, you wasn't shy?
No, because I never messed with nobody that I didn't already have some kind of connection to.
Okay.
Like I was wary because nobody's there with us, so I didn't want nobody to have the upper hand on me and know that.
Right.
Before I get my ass for real. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
With people like that I know my mama done met already, or that I knew was close in our neighborhood some kind of way.
Right.
Okay. Now, you hear what she said? That's clear. So when the mama went to jail and called a case, she had to get it on her own. She started noticing basically her body and how people knew it, older guys and stuff. So she said she was going to use that to her advantage and start getting it and get money because she knew they would pay. She knew they would pay. And that's when she started getting it. And I asked her, was you shy to start doing that? To just start basically, hoeing out the gate? She no, I started messing with people in the neighborhoods who I was familiar with, comfortable with. See what I mean? Remember, I told y'all before, she wasn't from our neighborhood. She was from another neighborhood. And this is what they would do. They would go to neighborhoods where people didn't know them and make up fake names. give fake ages, getting it because they were in poverty, and this was their means of hustling, getting over on niggas. This whole, they tell it all in this. But see, they don't want to hear this truth. They want to ignore like they are unaware of it. But that's why I got it, because it's here speaking for itself. And remember, like I said, this woman 45 years old. 45. You just heard her. I'm 50. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? 16, 25. Like, see, they do these lies. They do these lies because they know that they have nothing. So you're trying to build on nothing because you know you can get away with telling the lie. But I'm not finna let you niggas get away with telling the lie. And you're not finna play with me. And I'm glad you stepped into these waters. So don't feel some type of way now when I'm finna start bombing on you, okay? You wanted to play the game. You involved yourself. Now, congratulations. You got battle truth. So don't worry about it. After this is done, me and you gonna holler. And we gonna have the conversation, bro. And I guarantee you, you're not gonna like the outcome. You're not going to like the outcome. I just wanted to clean up the lie. And I'm glad I got all this on my side. This go even deeper than that. Come on, man. This go deeper than that. Okay? But so see how we debunk those lies. So we just debunked those lies. Plain, simple, and clear. Ain't nothing they can do to get around that. Okay? Nothing they can do to get around that. Right? But we still know they're going to keep talking. No big deal. Let's go to the Battle Facts situation. Now they want to paint the picture like Battle Facts is a snitch. Okay.
To get your YouTube channel popping, you wanted to put Battle Facts on the map.
Okay. These bloggers be very jealous of people who come in that getting attention and notoriety. They've done it for a long time. They try to do it to me. Hey, these dudes are terrible. They have nothing going on outside of battle rap. If you notice, these guys be on the internet for all these long years. You never see people from their community sitting beside them, people who can validate and substantiate their background or where they're from. They really can't afford to do background checks at all. If you notice, they don't do that at all. They be on the internet for all these years, never have childhood homies with them, never have people from their community validate them in any type of way. So they love this attention because they never had none before the internet. Let's just keep it real. Now, what I don't get is how fake niggas is. And these are the definitions of fake niggas. Y'all really got this campaign, right? Under the Chris Unbias umbrella. And you call them Battle Facts a rat. Okay. Battle Facts is a rat. That's what y'all want to say. Even though this man had his codees all in his house, literally saying, this is what's retarded about this whole, this is what I don't get about you retarded, dumbass dudes. His co-defendants, all three of them, was in his house, literally telling y'all, he didn't tell on us. They were trying to get us to tell on him. We took our plea deals and pleaded guilty and admitted we did it and was sentenced before he did. He the only one went to trial. We already all said we was guilty. He the only one went to trial. We admitted that we did it. That's what a plea deal is. You admit that you did it, and they was all sentenced. How could he snitch on a person that already took an open plea deal in court under sworn oath admitting that they did whatever the crime was that they did? How could he tell on them when they already admitted that they did it and was sentenced for it? That don't even, you niggas is dumb as hell. Like really, it's all that damn thirsty. Like, because it's really showing your heart. It's really showing your hate. It's really showing just how lame you coward niggas is. Because like I said, I know not one of you niggas would say it to his face. Not one of you. But that's what's terrible about this whole thing. Like you really trying to push that envelope. I'm talking about, remember when I said, y'all, if you snitch on somebody and the person you snitched on are free and alive and in jail, you can't exonerate yourself. They got to do it for you. They got to do it for you. If you've been accused on snitching on somebody, you can't free yourself. See, I like Clone got accused of snitching on them dudes. He had to be exonerated by the dudes he snitched on, but what did they say? No, he told on us. Same thing with Adi Boom. Remember he told, and the guy called from jail, and he let me know that dude told on us. Battle facts. Y'all saying he told on his Code D's. His Code D's and them say, no, he didn't tell on us. They wanted us to tell on him. We already took our plea deals. We already admit. That's what I'm saying. You niggas retarded as hell. We already took our plea deals. We already was sentenced. Period. He didn't tell on us. He can't tell. How you gonna tell on us? Already admitted, already confessed to the crime. How you gonna tell on a person who already confessed to the crime and been sentenced for it? You can't tell on him. You only confirming what he already admitted to. What are you talking about? Oh, but when they asked you battle facts, was you aware of your Code D's or what they attempt to do when y'all was in the car together? Did you know they was gonna do that? No, I didn't know they was gonna do that. Oh, see, y'all, he snitched. He said he didn't know. Right, because they already admitted that they did it. What the hell is wrong with you retards? What is wrong with you retards? They already admit. This is a retarded conversation to be having. They already admitted and took a plea deal that they all did it and was sentenced. He the only one didn't do it. And they did it before him. What is wrong with you retards? Then the same people y'all accusing him of snitching on is literally in his house, eating and having drinks and laughing and kicking it and watching the game. Like, y'all don't see how damn stupid and retarded you clowns is. Damn, is y'all that damn bored? You ain't got no damn content. Like, for real, you ain't got no content. Like, man, it's easy to expose you frauds. It's easy to debunk this stuff. It's like y'all just be fishing and fishing. And then you got Unbias, actually the one that got you niggas doing this. Like y'all really follow that's crazy. You niggas ought to shoot y'all damn self. You niggas all ought to load up a damn revolver. Play Russian roulette with every bullet. With every bullet. You just better off blowing your damn brains off. Y'all following the leadership of a raper man. And he trying to bring anybody down with him as he can. Let me tell you something, Chris. You can't bring everybody down with you because ain't nobody facing no charges but you. Ain't nobody been indicted, arrested, fingerprinted. Ain't nobody did that but you. You're the only one that has 6 felony rape charges on you and you're going to prison for the rest of your life. That's why they still haven't dropped not one of your charges right now, okay? Not one of them. You can't get not one of the 6 felonies dropped at all. At all. And y'all sitting up here co-signing this brother. You sitting up here working for this brother. You sitting up here trying to do this brother dirty work and really trying to provoke niggas to wrath. Okay, don't worry about it. You want to play the game? Then let's play the game. I guarantee you, you ain't going to like the outcome, player. You is not going to like the outcome. Stop sitting up here with this fake stuff, with these fake reactions, sitting up here like you never heard this before, like this your first time talk. Bro, stop doing that, bro. I ain't the one to play with. I ain't the one to play with. You know I hand it to you, player, and I will not stop at all. This will be nothing like what you did with Black Compass. Every year I have to put my foot in one of you niggas' ass. Every year. Every year. Now you gonna be the decoy this time? Now you gonna be the test dummy this time? Do you really want this? Because I don't think you do, player. Don't even act like you do, because you're not going to like it. I will flip your whole entire channel, bro, into things that you won't even want to discuss and talk about. What are you talking about? Don't play with me. I ain't the one to play with. I be trying to give you coward niggas a break. You know what I mean? Because I'm more mature than that. I ain't got to keep playing these games with y'all because y'all ain't got nothing going on in your life. Unbiased is done. He's cooked. Nothing y'all can do can save him. Nothing y'all can do to help him. Nothing. Not one of you clowns. Not nothing y'all can do can help him. Nothing. In fact, y'all sharing his sin, which makes also a curse of God on you and your family. That's what you don't get, you idiot. While you sitting up there playing game, while you sitting up there laughing, while you sitting up there co-signing with him, Chris sins falls in your home. You idiot. Y'all don't even know that because y'all don't read. God will never be mocked. The Bible say God is not mocked. So y'all sitting here laughing and you playing these games? Okay. Guess what? Now it falls in your household. Remember this day, mark it down. I guarantee you, watch the outcome. Watch the outcome. Chris sins falls in y'all household. I guarantee you, God ain't going to be proven wrong. While y'all laughing, while you playing games. You brothers are some stone cold cowards. Literally. Get up out of here. Sitting up here, terrible. Putting false jackets on niggas because you trying to protect a raper man. I can't stand you fake niggas, man. I don't be having conversations and words for you clowns. You niggas wasn't nothing before battle rap. Nothing at all. Just some scrambling, thirsty niggas. That's it. Hell up out of here. I be wishing one of these niggas would. I'm keeping it real, boy. Oh my gosh, boy. Lord, man. I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. My gosh. These dudes are terrible. It's irritating as hell. Sad. That's those demon spirits they can't shake off them. Them demon spirits need company. That's why these brothers stay miserable. Look, they miserable. Stressed out. Can't really function properly. Now, you ain't going to be man enough to actually tell the truth. You're going to sit there and act like you a stand-up guy with principles and integrity, but you ain't going to clean up the lie. Now, since he been exposed, look, since I didn't debunked his lie, is you going to clean it up? Hell no, you ain't. You're going to sit there right on your ass, ignoring it like you don't hear it because you a coward nigga. You a coward nigga. When I'm done with you, your woman ain't going to even respect you, partner. I promise you that. I promise you that. Weak ass dude, man. Get up out of here. I can't stand these fraud niggas. I ain't nothing like you niggas. Never. You can't measure up to me in no type of category. Money, streets, fighting, whatever. Whatever. None of it. Now, you want to talk about some paperwork? Let's talk about some real paperwork. Battle Rap Fanatic. Put the paperwork up and do your damn reaction to it. Since you ain't being biased and you ain't doing no favoritism, let's look at Chris Unbiased paperwork. Let's look at what's really going on here. So these are the things that were seized from his house as a result of his warrant for the rapes. A black expedition, GA tag. There go the license plate. It was impounded because that was the vehicle he was raping the women in. He was raping the women in those vehicles, in that vehicle. He had a black chrome Cobra handgun that he was using to threaten the women that if they didn't have sex with him or suck his dick, he was going to kill them. Let's see you do a reaction on this. The victim's cell phone was found in his garage attic, hidden from his wife in a black backpack, along with a plastic bag containing counterfeit $20 bills. So he was faking like he had money when he really ain't really got money like that. So he was Xeroxing fake money, making it seem like he was balling. And he kept a souvenir of the victims he was raping. Their property was tucked away in a black backpack in the attic. where his wife couldn't find it. Let's go a little deeper. The counterfeit money was taken and turned over to Rockdale Fraud Unit. Detective Best, the suspect's second cell phone that he provided during the execution of the warrant. So he had a different burner phone that he was using to lure the women in off Craigslist, by which he was raping them when they called that number. And he would go pick them up. And if they was by themselves, and if they was little or skinny, he would rape them. The ping cell phone was located in a shoe on the closet shelf to bedroom number 2. Watch this. The original search warrant was amended and obtained by Detective Lewis. 3 JVC camcorders and the hard drive to a computer was removed for extraction. Watch this. Based on numerous objects and items indicating possibly child pornography. So they recovered and moved from his house items and things that lined him up with child pornography, by which his JVC's camcorders was taken from his home. Only for these then to not be used as a result of what? Them not having a warrant for seizing the property, so therefore they couldn't use the evidence against him. Other than that, he would have been charged with child pornography and the items that was confiscated from his house that was proven that he was involved in child pornography. Based on the recovery of the victim's cell phone, the suspect was taken into custody for rape, false imprisonment, aggravated assault, robbery of victim's cell phone. So when you going to do a reaction to that? What's worse, a raper man or a snitch? Which one is worse? A raper man or a snitch? A person who taking somebody against their own will. What's worse? What is worse? See how he lie? See, these people fake. They fake as hell. This man ain't trying to do nothing. He don't care about family, even though he got one. Battle Rap Fanatic, how you a married man with your own family and you sitting up here co-signing and actually lining yourself up with a real raper man? Like, bro, you is a fake ass dude, man. You a fake dude, nigga. I'm keeping it real, bro. You a fake nigga, man. Like, damn, bro, you be worshiping these niggas like that? Hey, get up out of here, dog. These fake ass reactions you doing, acting like you ain't never heard this, acting like you ain't never seen this, acting like this something brand new. You've been watching this stuff and following this stuff for years. You just ain't man enough to address it, nigga, because you ain't built like that. You a coward to the heart. You know it, your woman know it. Get up out of here, dog. You a fraud. I'll read you your rights, player. I will read you your rights. You playing with the right one. I tell you that. I will entertain you. I will entertain you. Some of these lames I won't entertain. I done already shut them down. I will entertain you, brother. I will entertain you. I will do a kill shot week on your lame ass. Literally. And won't let up. You wouldn't like it. I bet you that. I bet you that. And you know me by now. I don't give up. You know me by now. I don't give up. I will match anything you got and go above that. And I'm not jacking. And I'm not just talking neither. I could back up anything I say. I've been doing it ever since I've been here. I've been stepping on you busters' necks my whole life. This ain't nothing. This light work. This more easy on the internet. This is light work. You don't want this in no type of way. Yeah, you talking to the right one, player. I will entertain you, though. I bet you that. You see how he be in his feelings, right? You see how I have that buster scared, right? You see how nervous I have him. You see how on the run I be having him. You ain't no different. Could you stand the background check? Could you stand the background check? Because some of you niggas need to be looked into. Anytime you lining yourself up with a damn raper man and a rapist, you need to be looked into your damn self. Because birds of a feather flock together. That's what I was told. Birds of a feather flock together. Talking about what's the difference? A big difference. It's a big damn difference. The difference is the things you're saying about me ain't true, but what I say about you is gonna be true. Hell you talking about? I can't stand these fake niggas, boy. Sitting up here with these fake reactions. Acting like you don't know what the hell going on. Dude, man.
That.
Look at that.
So I won the first. This the same thing happened when the J Mills and K-Shine battle. They like, oh, J Mills first was nice. And what J Mills say? I won the first. I won the first. You heard people saying my first was
Great fucking point, Battle Truth. I noticed that when you
I despise these niggas, boy. I promise you I do. I despise these niggas. Let me tell you something. Don't you ever in your life try to subliminally diss me. Player, be a man. If you're going to say it and you're going to step into them waters, say it with your chest, man up, call me out directly, bro. And I will pop up like candy, man. I will entertain you. In every way, I will entertain you. Hold on, you're supposed to be from here too, right? Like, boy, come on, fam. We're not going to play these games, bro. I will entertain you. You should know better. You should know better. Like, dude, get up out of here, man. You just be talking, bro. Sitting up here siding with a damn rapist, putting your damn family on the line for a damn rapist, sitting up here shaming your damn children and your wife to actually line yourself up with a damn rapist. Like, damn, bro, what you having? Sex with this dude? Like, what do we got on you, bro? What's wrong with you niggas? Like, damn, y'all can hate somebody that bad that you will actually lower yourself to friend and partner up with a rapist just to show that you don't like somebody? And then you want to lie on battle facts to try to make Chris look good. Okay, well, since you're doing blogs on battle facts, being the so-called snitch, which he proved numerous of times he wasn't, his co-defendants even came out proving it, and we got common sense to know that's not the fact. Y'all so damn thirsty, it ain't even funny. Let's see you do an unbiased blog. Since you care about the community, since you want the truth out on people, let's see you do an unbiased blog, okay? Because we just exposed your situation. Now let's see you do the unbiased blog. Let's see, we're going to give you the paperwork. Let's see if your coward ass touch on it. Let's see if you address it. Or at least have some questions about it. You niggas, boy, you niggas poor excuses for men. You niggas poor excuses for men. Y'all some lames, boy. Y'all some lames. You dudes terrible, boy. Terrible, terrible, terrible. But it is what it is. They be bucking for spots. That's what they be bucking for. They always bucking for spots. Trying to think you're going to get the next person's spot. Like, man, get up out of here, man. They covet this trash. That's why they can't really get nowhere. They covet this trash. These dudes so disgusting and lame, they don't even know they put curses over their own lives. Y'all don't even know that. When things be falling apart, you be saying things wrong, you don't even know where it's coming from. You can't even recognize when the curse on you. You just lined yourself up with a raper man who rebelled against God, and therefore you now partake in his sins. And it pour into your home, you dumb ass dude. It pour into your home. I mean, it will affect your children and your wife, you dumb ass dude. Let me tell you something, you clown nigga. Since you like him so much and he your friend so much, leave him in your house. Leave him in your house and leave. Since you believe he telling the truth, since you believe he didn't do it, let him come over your house and then leave. Leave Chris Unbias in your house, you dumbass dude. Since you believe him so much, since you don't think he capable of doing such a thing, since you putting your family on the line for him, invite him to your house. Leave him around your family. Let's see if you really mean what you say and you post to this damn internet using your damn platform and using your damn voice to get people to accept a damn raper, man, who literally raped 4 black women and assaulted 4 other women. I ain't got no respect for niggas like you. None at all. You a lame ass dude. You really is, boy. I got something for you, though. I'm going to match your energy. I'm going to match your energy, partner. You can believe that. Let's see which one tap out first. I guarantee you'll tap out before I would. I guarantee you it. I guarantee you. I welcome you. I'm going to entertain you, brother. You can bet that. I'm going to entertain you. Yeah. You want to put on the show? Let's put on the show. Let's put on the show. I'm going to entertain you, brother. Yeah, I'm going to entertain you. I'm going to show you something. You can bet that.